Hello everybody, welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We have got a fairly long video, I don't know, 35 minutes, it's not too bad. But anyways, we are going to take down Dark Anima as well as... yeah, that's right, the Mega Sisters, okay. I was just making sure that that's actually in this one or not. But anyways, alright, so kind of like the prereq for taking down Dark Anima here, you have to actually come into the Mount Gagazet cave and redo the, I think this is like the first trial of Gagazet or something like that. So yeah, so I mean, we're gonna have to, it was actually super annoying. I did so poorly on this. I don't know if they changed up the difficulty, but they also did make it so that whenever you fail, you have to fight a random encounter here. So it's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. All right, in order to face me, you must face I don't know, blah blah blah, something or other. Anyways, all right, so there you go. There's my first fail. I think I missed 4 times. I think that's my guess. 4, maybe 5 times. And again, I don't know if they made this more difficult than the first time around here. I don't know. It sure doesn't seem like it's spinning any faster. I could be wrong, but that looked like that was a hit. I don't know. It's a little picky, I guess. At least these monsters go down really fast. So that's one good thing. As far as preparation, I would definitely recommend. Look at that. How was that not perfect? That was beautiful. Alright, anyway. As far as preparation for Dark Anima, I highly recommend Ribbon on everybody. Now, I realize that is a lot to ask for. But with the amount of farming that you can do on the... sorry, on Dark Yojimbo there. And, you know, just the fact that every once in a while he does drop equipment that has ribbon on it. Now, you know, unfortunately, sometimes you're going to get... Gosh, look at this. I don't know. It seems to me like this is just... maybe they're just hating on me a little bit. Anyways. You know, you're not always going to obtain the equipment specifically for the characters that you actually wanted on, but you know, the good thing about farming Dark Yojimbo is, yeah, it's a little time consuming, but you know, I would say all the other options are much more difficult. And how is this not? I don't know. It looked to me like that should have been a success, but apparently not. But alright, so anyways, like I said, I feel like Dark Yojimbo is definitely the way to go, not only for farming dark matter, but also farming that gear that's got ribbon, as well as break HP limit. Here we go. I believe this is the final successful attempt. Boom, there we go. So it only took, I don't know, maybe that was more attempts, I think, than originally I thought. I think that was like 6, maybe. Anyways. With that being done, here you have Anima appearing. And Anima appears down at essentially at the area that you can warp in from the airship on Mount Gagazet. So, you know, if you want to, you can actually just go to the nearest save point, go back up to the ship, and then you know, come back down. But there also is a teleporter on the ground right near this save point that should take you there as well. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, ribbon really helps. Now, if you don't want to spend the time to get, you know, ribbons on 3 different characters, I would at the very least shoot for stone proof. I don't know if the fight can be done, you know, without it. I'm not really sure. I guess for me anyway, it gets to a point where you get so bogged down with, well, okay, so here's the problem with Anima, now that I think about it. If she does stone one of your characters, she shatters them immediately. So that's obviously a pretty huge issue. I guess maybe if you can get away with only having, you know, maybe stone proof on 2 members. I don't know. Could you? There might be a way to take on Anima and defeat her with only 2 people. I'm not sure though. But I guess here's the equipment here that I'm going to end up using. I'm not sure what this all ends up looking like, but all right. So this one's got. Keeper looks like it's got stone proof on it. I think Titus had stone proof. I'm not sure what. I think Riku had an item with ribbon. To be honest, I actually fought her with some gear that I didn't really like all that much, but I ended up with some much better gear later on. I think I ended up with like a break HP limit, ribbon, haste, and what was the 4th? I don't know, maybe auto regen. I don't know. I'm not really sure about my 4th one, but I feel like that's a fairly decent combination. You know, otherwise you can swap out like auto regen with auto potion or auto protect. I feel like auto potion is not that great when you've got 99,999 health, but there's still an argument that can be made for it. Anyways, all right, looks like I tossed out the auto lives here. All right, so as far as attacks that Anima is actually going to use here, Mega Graviton here is the worst. This is it's fractional damage. And let's see, what does it do here? Well, Waka got stuck with something. Alright, so it looks like Mega Graviton is Doom, Slow, Silence, Darkness, and Sleep. So, you know, once again, Ribbon is the best, I think, in my opinion anyways, the best way to counteract that. Now, again, you know, Ribbon does take time to either farm from, you know, just getting the random drops from Yojimbo, and that's the way I prefer to do it. Otherwise, I guess, you know, again, the only other way really is to farm Dark Matter, and then, you know, synthesize it yourself. Unfortunately, it takes 99, so again, that's not it's not something that you're going to be able to do extremely quickly. Now, the good thing is, though, along with Dark Yojimbo having the ability to simply drop equipment that has ribbon on it, he also drops Dark Matter. So, you know, again, fantastic way to get the equipment needed to take down Anima. And again, that's something that I would highly recommend. You know, again, it's a little unfortunate you have to farm so much, but I can really, really cut down the difficulty of this battle. Pain here automatically bypasses Death Proof, so there is literally no way to stop her from killing off your dudes, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. She's got a deal. And here you see, like, so the biggest problem here now too, well, not the biggest, but I suppose one of the issues with this battle is that Waka, being that I didn't have a piece of gear that had ribbon for him, I had to use a kind of an inferior piece of gear. And, you know, in that way, not only do I not have ribbon, I've only got stone proof on him, which is, you know, something, but it also doesn't have auto haste, and that's fairly significant for fights like this. You know, these end game fights. Right before Anima is going to get her turn, if she's got a full overdrive bar, definitely bring in an Aeon. Now, if you've got enough health, apparently you can survive all the hits from this, but it's also going to nuke all your mana away. So, I don't know, again, I guess my biggest recommendation is whenever it's going to use the overdrive, just bring in an Aeon and have the Aeon take it, because you know, again, there's ways to get around it, but I don't know, I don't feel like they're really worth it. You know, you can use a 3 stars to make your character's MP cost 0 for the fight, but you know, again, I don't think that's a great way to handle the overdrive. You can just summon in an Aeon. Wow, that is a lot of vowels. To, you know, again, to take the hit. So that's my recommendation. That's how I'm going to do it. Again, here unfortunately, with Waka not being hasted up, he's not getting, you know, as many turns, and I didn't really feel like it was all that worth it to haste him, because I figured he was just going to be dying a lot anyway. So I don't know. As far as, it's not looking like I'm really doing much to heal up my characters either. I think that's kind of odd. At a certain point, I think Anima will be able to actually kill your characters too with like Mega Graviton. So that's the other thing about Mega Graviton. I believe that you know, in most games, or most of the Final Fantasy series, any type of, I guess I call them like gravity style attacks, or the fractional or maybe percentage based abilities like that, you know, normally they'll just take down 25% of your current health, or you know, 75%. But in this case, that's not how it works. It actually does 75% of your maximum health. So, or at least, well, no, I don't know. That was only about 4K, so that was more like 50%. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a little off on my percentages here. But Waka's only got a maximum health of 9,999, and that hit for 4,000. What was it? 4,800 something. So I don't know. That looks more like 50% health. Anyways, again, so the difference between Mega Graviton and you know, normal gravity style attacks is that it can kill you. You know, and in the other games, the way that gravity works is you know, percentage off of your current health as opposed to maximum health. So, you know, again, just be careful. It can kill you here. And you know, even if you've got things like auto Phoenix or auto life on your characters, a death is still extremely detrimental as far as turn order, I guess I would say. So, you know, if it's definitely worth it to heal yourself. If it takes you one turn to heal yourself back up to full or into, you know, survivable range, definitely do that. Just because, again, the turn there for sake of turn advantage here, you're gonna want to do that. Boom, eat it, Ifrit. So Yuna here is equipped with a weapon that I customized. I believe it's got what is it, overdrive to AP, and then maybe like triple overdrive. I think I left it at that. It's essentially her. I call it like a leveling weapon. I didn't go overboard with triple AP. You know, that would have made that weapon even more ridiculous, but. With the Dantanberry leveling method, I felt that those two customized abilities were good enough. Alright, looks like we're getting auto life back on the characters here. I would sure suspect I will be using a Mega Elixir here very soon. Her regular attack there, I believe, is what that was. Let's see her physical attack. Alright, it's Petrify, Poison, Zombie, and Curse. So I'm betting here, I don't think Ribbon... What is it? I don't think Ribbon prevents Curse, so... Titus is going to still be cursed, which is okay. We can deal with that. Now that I think about it, I don't really know what curse even did in this one. Prevents characters from using their overdrives and stops their overdrive meter from filling. Okay. Oh, and apparently, curse is one of the few status ailments that Aeons are not protected against. I did not know that. Interesting. Anyhow, so yeah, so Titus is cursed. To be honest, I don't know if the overdrives were useful at all in this fight. I don't appear to be using any, so you know, I feel like and actually it just depends on the Aeon's defenses, and I don't know how much defense Anima actually has. You know, so that's really going to determine whether or not an overdrive will be useful here or not. The other, I don't know, I guess the other thing that about overdrives is they tend to have like longer cooldown times as well, so like, you know, a quick hit you can get a bunch in before the enemy gets their turn in, but with overdrives that's not quite the case. So yeah, at a certain point here where with certain fights I tend to not use the overdrives much. Jeez, why don't you just beat a dead horse? Yeah, I don't know, that was pretty lame. Pretty lame joke. Lame? Horse? Horse? Lame? Right? Oh god, that was... I'm just full of them now today. Nobody likes a lame horse. What good are they? Get out of here, Ixion. Ixion did his job. I shouldn't talk too much smack here. Alright. Not auto life going back on Titus here. I didn't even remember him dying. Well, I guess that's what happens when I look away for a little bit. Alrighty. There we go. There's a heal. And what did I do with Waka? So I put a different piece of armor on him, and that was probably not a good idea. Ooh. Crunch. Maybe it was. We're getting pretty close to the end of this fight, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not worried about that petrifying attack anymore. I don't know. Still seems like a pretty bad idea. I guess we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. So I wonder. Alright, so it's only her physical attack, her single target physical attack, that'll petrify him. So there's a 1 in 3 chance that she'll pick Waka for that. And then add the fact that that's not her only ability, so otherwise she'll use Mega Graviton, right? So that's another attack that wouldn't kill him. And then there's Pain. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe the chances of her picking Waka specifically with her regular attack, they don't actually seem that great, so maybe that wasn't the worst idea ever. Especially being that we're getting close to the end here, although I don't know that I would have known that at the time. I kind of want to see her petrify Waka. Just because now, you know? Oh! Waka and Riku are gonna eat it. So, to be honest here, having break HP limit is not that great here because it's going to do a ton of damage and it's actually going to take you a lot of turns to try to heal that all back up. So I guess in all honesty, I would say that that is not a very good ability for this fight. That's really, it's actually, yeah, it's really detrimental. Never thought about that until just now. I believe all my characters can only heal for about, I don't know, 12k or so on a Kiraga, and that's with maximum magic. So, you know, again, it'd be extremely difficult to heal up enough health so that they would be able to survive Mega Graviton. And since we're taking these taking overdrives with the Aeons anyway, we just don't really need that much health. So there you go. There's another recommendation for this fight. Don't use anything with break HP limit, because you just don't need it. Not only do you not need it, it's actually a little detrimental. So there you go. Alright. Yeah, we're getting really close to the end here. Anima is about to eat it. I was really wishing Waka was gonna eat dirt here, but I think we're getting too close to the end. I guess you never know. I'm gonna keep my hopes up here, but it's not looking good. To be honest, we're getting auto life back on my characters, and I see there's only seconds left of this fight, so it's probably the next hit's gonna kill it. Or maybe Riku gets the kill shot. Yeah, that's probably it. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Oh, he's gonna get one more attack off. Oh, somebody's gonna die. Someone is gonna eat it here. Boink. Aw. Poor dice. Oh, there it is. Riku does get the kill shot. Alright, so that's that. That is Anima. Gosh, I don't know if I would say the toughest of the Aeons to beat. I still kind of feel like Bahamut was a little more difficult. But I don't know. You know, really all these fights just boil down to preparation. So, you know, ribbons all around, I'd say, is a good idea. Alright, so we're going to do the Mega Sisters right now. And I ran from this way. I don't know if it matters, actually. I don't know if it matters if you come from the, what would it be, the Mihen High Road side? I'm not really sure. But, alright. So, one of the things you have to know is, I believe if the Mega Sisters get their overdrive off, you die. So, what I do here is I run immediately towards the command center. And this starts kind of a little minigame. Now, you don't have to do this. I think you can technically beat the Mega Sisters when they're all three together, but I didn't see a reason to do that, so I guess I just took this way. But anyways, like I said, this kind of starts a little bit of a mini game, and I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't think you want to go back down, but actually I don't know if maybe it doesn't even let you. All right, so here you go. Okay, so I don't know if the other two were supposed to distract you while Cindy hops on the teleport or the lift. I don't really know here, but it was kind of cute. All right, so basically, you just run. Try to, and it says try to thin out the enemies. And here the screen glows yellow when they're kind of in danger of catching you. Red means they're basically right on you. And then here where it's not glowing at all means you're a good distance away. So basically what you do here is just run towards the command center as quickly as you can. And basically these guys will, or the summoners will stop pursuing you at certain points. Like I think, yep, here we go. So here's the summoner that is, you know, essentially summoning Cindy. Stops here. Alright, so lost one pursuer, excellent. So let's continue on here. Alright, head up this next lift, and this is almost it. If you want to try to take on all three at once, just, you know, you gotta know, I believe that if you try to do all three at the same time, they all start with their overdrive gauge maxed out. So you basically need, I think my understanding is you have to kill one of them off, like, immediately. Otherwise, if they get their, you know, if they get their, whatchamacallit, their overdrive, I think that automatically is a game over, no matter how much damage they do, and I don't think an Aeon can block it. Anyways, alright, so right here we've got them all thinned out so you can take them on one by one right here. And that's the whole reason for doing this whole mini-game thing. Is just to, you know, thin them out so that you can take one on at a time. And they are so much easier when you break them apart like this. They're really quite, they're quite easy, to be honest. I don't know how much, you know, HP each one of them has, but you'll see these fights go fairly quickly. So again, you know, I didn't really see any reason to take them all on at once. It seemed like, you know, maybe that's a good challenge, you know, I don't know, but I think the name of that game then is to just take down, you know, and I don't remember which one of these has the least amount of health, but I suppose you have to try to take down that sister first, just so that the three can't use their overdrive on you. And if they, like I said, if they do, if I remember right, that's just a game over. Wow, okay, so apparently, I don't know if it's all of the sisters or not, but this one has Stone Touch. So unfortunately, Waka not having any protection against that. Got one shot. Boom! This is looking a little dire. Alright, let's get Titus back up here. I'm pretty sure I didn't lose this fight, so just looked a little icky. Oh, Mega Graviton's back. No big deal. So you can see why this would be a fairly difficult fight, though, if you were to take on all three at once. I don't know if they can all cast Mega Graviton. I think they can, though. But obviously she's doing a ton of damage too, so it's a little rough. Again, if I would have had ribbon on all of my members, I suppose that would have changed things a little bit at least. But alas, I did not. So we got to deal with it. All right, there you go. One down, two to go. Gosh, that Abraxas, I've got so many of those now. I don't know what the deal is, but apparently my game thinks that Yuna needs a different weapon, something fierce. Anyways, alright, so here we've got the second one. Is this Mindy? I think it was Sandy first, right? And then this one's Mindy. If I remember right, Mindy's got the least amount of health. Sandy's got the, you know, the middle. And then Cindy, I believe, has the most. What's going on there? That was funny. So it showed him dead, and he was kind of still like hunched over, just kind of chilling on the ground. And then he finally like dies. I don't know. It was really weird. Animation delay or something like that. Alright. Is she hunched over already? Yeah, she is. Ooh, what's Calamity? That sounds fun. Oh, lame. Poison, silence, and then I don't know if that's darkness or curse or zombie. I'm not sure here. Looks like curse. Yeah, because Asuna doesn't, I don't believe, removes curse. So I don't know. That skill is not that big of a deal. Again, a little different story though if you're trying to fight all three at once. But the other thing is, so you'll notice here, her overdrive is all the way maxed out, but you know, being that she's alone, she can't do anything with it. Actually, or wait, well, her overdrive was gone there, huh? So maybe that's when they're gonna use Mega Graviton. I don't know. I suppose maybe if they're by themselves. Maybe we'll check when Cindy does it too. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I never really paid attention when I was doing this. So I suppose you know, you could do the same thing if you want. You could bring your Aeons in for when their, you know, overdrive is maxed out to avoid Mega Graviton. Again, I'm not 100% sure if that's what makes them use it or not. I suppose again, maybe we'll find out here once we fight Cindy. And being that she's got a lot of health, I'm sure she will live long enough for us to find out. That was awesome. I feel like every time Cindy's using that ability, it's like a cannonball. That scene from I think it's the first Anchorman, when he's about to jump in the pool and he goes cannonball. I don't know. Maybe it's not that funny. I do like her when she takes a hit though too, when she reels back on her leg like that. That looks funny. Ah. Boom. Oh, she's not gonna hit overdrive before her turn here. Come aside. Alright. Cannonball! Actually, it's like a cannonball into a belly flop, now that I look at it. Alright. What am I doing now? Osmosing away 0 MP. Good job, buddy. A Lancet would have been, I think, more useful. Although I don't know if... Actually, I don't know. I don't know that I would have gotten any MP back for that or not. Anyways, let's get back to doing some quick hits. And here we go. This so she's got her overdrive maxed out. So let's see here if she uses Mega Graviton. Of course, it could end up just being luck if she does use it here, but there it is, Mega Graviton. Alright, so again, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, yeah, it just happened to, yeah, I don't know, her overdrive gets gets reset too. I would sure think that's the indication that they're going to use it. So, okay. Well, that's my thought. Sure seems that way anyway. So I guess, you know, again, might not be the worst idea to bring in an Aeon to take that Mega Graviton. Just to avoid all that damage. Does end up being quite a lot, not to mention the status effect portion there. Boink. Oh, nice counter. Waka's gonna die here. Because... blah, yep. Because I just don't care. Because I have Auto Phoenix. Alright, so that's that. That is all 3. Hope this guide was helpful. I guess, you know, like I said, I mean, this is pretty easy stuff. But, anyways, alright, so I'm going to cut it here. So like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. I hope you guys keep joining me for more videos. Alright, thanks for watching.